fans, welcome back to Week in Sports. I am your host, Armand Rounds, and on this week's episode, we'll take a trip over to Phoenix as the Suns have gotten a sideline makeover. We'll also look at two WNBA players making history off the court, and we'll preview tomorrow night's epic showdown between Tyson the Gypsy King Fury and Alexander Usyk. But first things first. The Phoenix Suns fired head coach Frank Vogel last Thursday after just one season. Phoenix finished the regular season with a record of 49-33 before being swept in the opening round by the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Suns have now hired former Milwaukee Bucks head coach Mike Budenholzer to be their new head coach. Budenholzer and the Suns have agreed to a 5-year contract worth more than $50 million, making him one of the highest paid coaches in the league. Adios, Frank Vogel, and hello, Mike Budenholzer. Big shout out to Mike Budenholzer for getting to the bag. And speaking of getting to the bag, let's head on over to the WNBA, where two of their marquee players are making history by signing signature shoe deals with Nike. Two-time WNBA MVP A'ja Wilson is finally getting her own Nike signature shoe. This news comes on the heels of Caitlin Clark getting a shoe deal before ever stepping foot on a professional WNBA court. I'm not sure what pushed Nike to give A'ja Wilson her shoe deal, but I'm glad that they did. Big shout out to A'ja Wilson and Caitlin Clark for making history in the WNBA. And now we take a trip back to the square circle, as tomorrow night we will crown an undisputed heavyweight champion as the Gypsy King Tyson Fury will be taking on Alexander Usyk for the undisputed heavyweight championship of the world. We had a chance to catch up with Terrence Crawford's trainer, Bernie the Boxer, and get his take on tomorrow night's fight. Take a look.
We got Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk for the undisputed heavyweight championship of the world. Who do you like and why?
I think that's a hell of a fight.
Yes.
Because I really like Usyk. If you watch Usyk, I love Usyk. He's like a Lomachenko, just a bigger version. You know, that boy can really box. That boy can really, you know what he's doing in that ring. You know what I mean? He really knows, and he got a lot of style too. See, I'm a stylist. I like fighters who look good as well. It ain't just about going in there and just fighting. I like the way you stand. I like the way you throw your punches. All those things mean something to me. You know, I like to see what you're thinking in there, what you're doing. I like fighters like that, and I think Usyk one of those guys. Fury is definitely a phenomenon, and you know, the comeback that he made is tremendous. You know, from what he did coming from the drug use of beating Klitschko, who was the reigning champ, and one of the worst fights, actually, one of the worst, ugliest fights that you ever seen. But he won the championship, and to come back from that, and then to suck up the fame, and you know, to kind of lose it a little bit, and to come back, that was tremendous on his part. You know, Fury that was something to say on Fury. But you know, I really like Fury. I think he got a good character, and it's just a hell of a fight. You know, it's one of those fights. It's a heavyweight fight that you'll want to see. It's kind of like now it make me think of Joe Louis and Billy Conn. Yeah. Because Billy Conn was the light heavyweight champ, even though Usyk was cruiserweight champ. Was a smaller champ, but you know, really whooping guys. You know, at his weight class, really wasn't no competition. And you got the heavyweight guy like Fury, who really dominated Deontay Wilder mostly, and he beat Klitschko and beat some other guys. You know, to really make his dominance made in the heavyweight division. Really, nobody perceived to beat him. And so it's like two Clash of the Titans, and the smaller man like Larry Holmes and Michael Spinks. You know, so it's just a tremendous fight. You know, two undefeated guys and at the top of their game. And so I would favor Fury, but I wouldn't be upset if Usyk won the fight.
Okay, so we're going with Fury.
Before I give my prediction, I'll give a little advice to you boxing handicappers. Be sure to sprinkle a few coins on the draw, as this fight could go either way because it's a 50-50 bout. But there's no fun if I don't pick one. And with that being said, there's only one Tyson Fury. We're taking Tyson Fury to defeat Alexander Usyk. And we'll even step out on a limb and say that the Gypsy King will stop Alexander Usyk in between rounds 10 and 12. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for this week's episode. But in the meantime, be sure to head on over to YouTube, go to MGE Network, hit that subscribe button, then head on over to Rounds Boxing Club and hit the subscribe button. And as always, like, subscribe, protect yourself at all times. We out. Peace.